Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing this evening? Email sent, my beautiful Jasmine. Thank you so very much, my love. I appreciate it. Hello to my beautiful Brie. Hello to Simran. Hello to Samantha. Hello to Stephen. Hello to Mizrak. Hello to Lilith. Hello to Juanson. Hello, beautiful MZ. Anybody else that I'm missing? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, my beautiful Samantha. I just read what you wrote about my bon appetit and your beautiful message. I truly do appreciate it, sweetie. Sending you so much love. Thank you so very much for your most beautiful and I have to say the most abundant words. I appreciate it, Samantha and Stephen. I really do, loves. I'm going to start this off tonight with our beautiful MZ. So MZ is up first. Just you? No Swanson? Where's Swanson? Where'd he go? All right, okay. All right, I guess I'm stuck with you. No, I'm kidding. Oh, my beautiful Lilith. Okay. I'm guessing Swanson is going to be popping on in soon. I'm guessing that maybe I should have read his messages a little bit earlier. I don't know. Okay, so... hold on. I'm just going to look at the list again, but I'm definitely starting on off over here with our beautiful MZ. Maria, I don't see you onto the list. It's true. You're here, but you're not here. Yeah, we need a timestamp for Maria. Hello also to our beautiful friend Maria. So I do have our beautiful MZ. So MZ is on up next, followed on by Simran. After Simran, moving on forward to Bree, to Jasmine, and then we're going to go and see Maria. My beautiful, since you are alone, please don't mind that. You don't have to write it. I've got everything under control. So have no worries. Okay, here we go. I'm caught into my stuff. Here we go. So, MZ, you just wanted lovey-dovey, right? This is what we were going for? You're such a sweetie pie. I appreciate it. It is still not everybody who says such sweet things, so I appreciate it, my love. Now, you said just lovey-dovey, but I'm still going to go see. Did you change your mind, MZ? Did you change your mind and you just really want to have lovey-dovey? Do you have any new questions that popped on in? Just let me know. If nothing new has popped on in, we'll keep it in the lovey-dovey, and I'll do maybe a little bit of a general. If not, I will move along with what you say. Thank you for that list, my beautiful Lilith. So I'm just going to pull out some cards for a little bit of a general first because I feel kind of cheap just doing a general. Well, just doing lovey-dovey. So here we go. Let me do this. And voila. General's going to be over here. No question. All right. Okay. I'm just making sure, just checking upon. Actually, you know what? I received a new deck. I'm going to use it. Well, I already used it, but anyways. It's an angel deck, but an angel on relationships. So why don't I just use it on you too, since we're at it and we don't really know what to do, right? Or let's just go at large. Let's just go for it. You stop me if it's not good. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it is Friday. It is even better. So here we go. You are waiting for your ship to sail on in. Who is your ship? What is your ship? You know who it is. It is about M. So you're waiting for the love to come on in at this moment. I see somewhat of an offer that's going to be given to you. So that is absolutely fantastic. Now I know you'll say, when? And I'll say, well, in tarot, usually it's about into the following 3 months. It can happen before, but what I can see is that because you're waiting for this ship to come on in, it could be taking a little bit of a time over here, but we know at least that we've got that divine union. We've got that divine sweet love. So yeah. So my love, I'm going to say for the moment, we are talking sweetness. We are talking love. We are talking about love that's going to be coming on in. Offers coming towards you and your love just continuing in its beautiful expansion. So far, so good. Yeah, you see, there's always something to do, MZ. Always, always, always. Yes. I don't stop at just lovey-dovey messages. Okay, let me go to the deck. Oh, here we go. And they're beautiful. Well, anyways, I think they're beautiful. I think they're absolutely gorgeous looking cards. I mean, the backing in itself is indigo blue with a bunch of golden hearts. How can you get better? And everything is in within hearts. It's, I don't know. It just called my name. You are such a sweetie pie. You are such a sweetie pie, Stephen. Well, like I said, soon, yes, but within the following 3 months, right? So, yes. I definitely can, my sweet love. I definitely can. Let me write it because you also want it for your dog, right? So, protection for you plus Stephen plus your dog. I'm doing a health one for Stephen also, love, tonight. I feel like Stephen needs it. Okay, so let's move on forward with this. Thank you, everybody, for waiting. Oh, you might. Maybe I'm going to bring some questions upon. Oh, sweetie. First card coming on out. Infinity. Your love is timeless. There is no ending to it. I told you it is the most beautiful deck. Did I not? I was not kidding you. All right. Next one, commitment. Oh my God. Okay, now you're just going to fall to your knees. Okay, so here you go. Messages coming over here from the angels within love and relationships are the following. Why don't you just make yourself a beautiful wish? Because your love is absolutely timeless and you need to know that a commitment is coming your way. So congratulations. This is a beautiful time for you. Oh, yes. I knew we were supposed to use this deck. I knew it. I knew it. It was calling your name. Now I know you love it too. All right, let me go and do maybe some lovey-dovey. Let's go do some lovey-dovey and see what we've got popping on out in lovey-dovey. It's a beautiful deck, ain't it? Lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey such as, and I know, I told you. Oh my God, you just want to fall to your knees. I know, that's what I thought. This deck had been eyeing me, or I've been eyeing it for like longest of time. And then I just thought, okay, this is it. I really do need it. I really do need it. But I was a little bit into the cross of, is it more like an angel deck or is it more like a love deck? But it clearly is a love deck, an angel messages upon love. And they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I know. All right, let's get to some goody lovey-dovey. I'm going to start with lovey-dovey messages, and then I'm going to go, I know, infinite commitment, make a wish. You could not get better. You meditate upon those words tonight. They're beautiful words. Infinite commitment and wish. Just with those 3 single words, you're going to have the best meditation ever, sweetie. Here we go. You worry so very much. No more worrying, my love. No more worrying. It is not good for you. I want you to know that you're absolutely adorable. Also, I want to be as strong as you are. And why are you so darn beautiful? I want you to know that I'm going to be seeing you again soon. And I see myself into you. I just wish that things were different at this moment because I want to be able to make it right with you. Now, let's not conclude there. Let's continue on. I know, it is perfect. It's exactly what yes, it is. Okay, let me take out another lovey-dovey deck, and then I'm going to go into the actual messages. Why don't we go to... No, I don't want that one. I was going to say, why don't we go to the truthful deck? But I don't really want the truthful deck. It's not lovey-dovey enough. It is truthful, but it is not lovey-dovey, and I want lovey-dovey. So let me go to this one over here. You see, it's the best reading we ever got. And it's a reading where we had no plan. Everything was a little bit at large. Sometimes we just have to let things go on by, go with the flow. I know, lovey-dovey. I am always missing you. I love how we can be so very playful with one another. You make me feel loved in ways that I have never ever felt loved before. I want you to know that I am completely in love with you. By the way, my beautiful Simran, let me know if you're here, okay, love? Oh, what kind of wedding ring would you like to have, my sweet one? And I want you to be more comfortable with me. Now let's get into the tarot cards. Let's get down into it. Let's go with this one. Lovey-dovey, what do we want to say over here? Simran, you are on up next, my love, followed up by Bree, Jasmine, and our beautiful Maria, who is not here. Hold on. Sweet Lord, here we go. Flying cards. He wants you to know he no longer wants to feel withdrawn from you. He feels as though it's like there is a hole that is there, that is within him, that he needs to feel. And the only way to feel that hole is with your love. It's with your desire. It's with your passion. It's with everything that you are. You are the only one that can feel that certain, and feel, not feel as in touchy, but feel as in, filling up this heart, this space, this void that he has at this moment. He wants you to know that he'll do absolutely everything to collaborate, to have this union, to have this energy grow stronger and stronger, so you guys can join forces onto your beautiful mission, which would be this love mission altogether. This is about reviewing. It's about working, and it's about working in accordance to what our highest soul and what our highest soul contracts have determined a really long time ago. Therefore, we believe that you are soulmates and meant to be. I know. Seriously, right? A truthful deck too. All right. Let's go see the truth. Let's go see the truth. Truthful deck. Truth. Here we go. Truth it is. I like the truth. Nothing wrong with the truth. All right. Here you go. I know you from somewhere. That comes a little bit with the whole soulmate connection. Ace of Cups. Wanting beginnings of love altogether. I am manifesting you. I do worry about us quite a bit though. And I want you to know that I'm pretty much getting ready over here for you for this connection. And let's go to the blunt. You said the blunt, right? Let's go to the blunt. And my little blunt is over here. That sounds bad. My little blunt is over here. My little blunt deck is over here. How's that? That sounds better. Because it is what it is. Let's go to this one. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, by the way. All right. I still don't know if Simran is here. If you're here, let me know, my sweet love. I'm going to be contacting you because I do need to speak to you. And this is the blunt truth that we are into at this moment. I know absolutely what it is that I need to do, but let's take it slowly. We're on hold, but I'm definitely coming on back towards you. And I do listen to what you say. And I'm trying to find solutions within myself. Please send me some love because I am healing and I'm still a little bit struggling. I'm sorry. I know. Seriously, right? I know. You see? You had no idea. And there you go. We just got pure beauty out of it. So that just goes to show when we have no expectations, beautiful things come on in every once in a while. So honestly, take it on in. It was a beautiful, blissful, it was a lovely reading. Take all that love in. Remember those 3 words: infinite, commitment, and wish. Meditate upon that tonight, my sweet love. And, meditate upon it. I told you what I'm doing at the end of the live. So that's going to be around 11 o'clock. So around your 8 p.m., start thinking about those 3 beautiful words. I feel like that's going to be key. Perfect, sweetie. Perfect. I don't think Simran is here. We're going to leave Simran a timestamp is what we're going to do, just in case. My beautiful MZ, if I don't see you later on, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Yeah, you might start doing this more, right? Well, sometimes it gives interesting things. Sometimes actual questions are really good too, because it allows us to go straight to what we're wondering about, what we're thinking about. But sometimes just, going a little bit at large is really, really good too. It will happen tonight. I'm loving this. Sending you much love. Enjoy a beautiful, relaxing evening. I know you had a really, really big week. Go and relax your beautiful soul. My beautiful Simran is going to be at 15 minutes and 40 seconds. So 15:40 for Simran. Is Raymond still talking to Steph? Who is Steph? He is telling the truth. Is he telling the truth that he isn't? Is he talking to Isha? What's going on? Should you trust him? Are those notifications onto the phone, sweet love, bothering you? Let's go see what we've got. What is happening? So, here we go. We're going to need a timestamp for Bree also. And Jasmine, I don't know. Jasmine, do you want to let me know if you're here, sweetie? You're going to be up in about 5 minutes. So just let me know if you're somewhere around, okay? Although I think you like timestamps anyway, so I think we'll leave you a timestamp, love. Here we go. Manipulative. Okay. But this is a lady who's a little bit manipulative. Manipulation over here also. I keep getting coming on out and out and out. Okay, so what I'm actually going to say over here for you, sweetie, is Raymond still talking to Steph? And is it true that he is not, right? And is he talking to Isha? And what is truly going on? Should you trust him? For the moment, my love, what I can actually see over here is that he's waiting for you to... Have you told him, this is exactly what it is I want? Have you told him that... that you want to be with him, that you've given him another chance? Because what I actually feel is going on at this moment, is he still talking to Isha? I'm going to say yes. Is he talking to Steph? I believe that he did talk to Steph approximately a week ago, but he has not talked to Steph ever since. So what I actually want to say over here is the following, my love. I don't feel, and it's really important because I'm telling you two different things that you're not going to be liking: the fact that he did talk to Steph a week ago, that the fact that he does still talk once in a while to Isha. Now, what I want you to know is the following. Should you trust him? You're coming out of a situation that's really, really difficult. You're coming out into a place where you want to trust, where you want to be able to believe, where you want to give those second chances. And it's really, really important because it's really difficult for you at this moment. What I'm going to say is this. I feel as though he is waiting for you to give the ultimate, we are together and this is going to be working on out and we're a couple. And I'm giving my 100% into this relationship. This is what he is waiting upon. Until he gets that, I feel like what he's actually doing is he once in a while talks to other people who are around him. He's not looking for new people. So I don't want you to think that he's going on dating sites, and he's looking for people and everything as such. But people that he already, used to talk to and does talk to every once in a while, he is still talking to every once in a while. I feel as though he's just really waiting for you to come on up with your decision. You're always number one into his life. You are always, always number one, and he will always pick you above anybody else. But at this moment, I feel as though he does not quite have the certainty that you guys are together. Therefore, what I'm saying is he's keeping his options open. Is he playing around with those other people? No. Is he doing anything with them? No. Is he going to see them? No. But is he kind of waiting to see for you to give him this real commitment and this real connection? I'm going to say a yes. Absolutely, my beautiful Jasmine. Thank you, sweetie. So this is it. I'm clearly going to have to say to you, should you trust him? For the moment, he's keeping his options open because he's waiting for you to say yes. I believe that once you say yes, you can trust him. Until then, I feel like until then, what you should actually tell him is that you are not quite ready, perhaps, to give him that 100% yet, but you are willing to start to date him again, start to see each other every once in a while, and everything of the such. you really just need to be really clear upon what you want, what you desire to move on forward. That anybody from the past, anybody, maybe Isha, maybe Steph, maybe whoever it is, they must be cut off, because otherwise you're not going to be able to have a relationship with him, because you do not trust these people. And you don't like the fact that they had a link with him while you were not with him. So that, I feel, needs to be clear. Once that is clear, I believe that he will actually put that on through, and I feel like he will work through that. But it needs to be completely clear to him, sweetie. So for the moment, to clearly answer your question, should you trust him? I'm going to say 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Once you actually say that you're together, no doubt about it, I'll say, okay, trust him. But until then, I say be careful, beware. Not everything is all that clear, simply because he is kind of keeping a little bit his options open in case that you end up saying no. Let me give you some messages from this little deck over here. Okay. Slow movement towards this connection seems to be happening. Also, I feel as though we still need some time for some growth together. I'm sending you a lot of beautiful, passionate thoughts and beautiful energies. I'm overwhelmed with a lot of intense emotions at this moment. I have been dreaming of you. I know that you have to heal those core wounds. I know that I have been unfaithful and disloyal. Lying to you about all of this was wrong. I am struggling to offer what you truly believe, truly want, and truly deserve. I am so very attracted to you, and I know that you're over-processing and you're over-analyzing. Please believe me. I want things to be working. And let me go to this one over here. I want you to know that you do complete me. I also want you to know that I am trying. Please do give me one more chance. You were my absolute world, and I missed your smile when we were not together. I miss us. Sending you much love, my sweetie. Let's go see our beautiful friend over here, Bree. Bree's going to be needing a timestamp, so just hold on. And Bree, you only want oracle cards from what I gather, so just hold on a second, and let's go and do that. I'm actually going to start on off with this little one over here. Oh, which are oracle cards, but different ones. Here we go. Such as, and voila. All right. Important over here. Test of courage coming on out. Okay. Also getting over here, a lot of nostalgia, a lot of reflection. This is about breaking tradition. It's about moving on forward. It's all about rewards, expansion, destiny. This is about your world. It's about taking action towards what you need, what is good for you, what you truly deserve. Within love, you need to open up your heart. You need to have the courage. You need to have that strength to break down barriers, to let people on in close to you. Also, you need to know that you're absolutely beautiful. You're absolutely gorgeous. This is about how you have so much sensuality. You have so much to give, but you need to believe that you have that much more to actually give on out. And hello, beautiful Maria, sweet love. It is nice to see you, sweetie. We will leave you a timestamp, my love. And reflection. This is about needing to look at you, look inside. It's a little bit like the image actually shows. It's about into your life. If you open up a cupboard, and this would be the Bree cupboard, you would open it up, and what would you see? What is in Bree's life at this moment? And I want you to actually make yourself another cupboard onto the side, and that is called Bree's future. What do you want to have into Bree's future? that you don't have at this moment? What can you change? What can you modify? What can you actually take off that shelf? That's what I really, really want you to do. Hold on, let me go back over here. Let's go to this one. Oh yeah, I thought I gave one. Did I not give one? Oh my dear gosh. Brie is at 23 minutes. 23 minutes for beautiful Brie. Thank you, my beautiful. All right, I'm getting over here. Expression. You need to express your fire. You need to express that beautiful passion that is coming within you. Everything that you hold within, everything that makes you Brie. What illuminates you? What makes you strong? What makes you passionate? What makes you upset? What makes you sad? What makes you you? This is what I want you to do, but I want you to take what captivates you. I need you to use that, and that's what you need to have fuel to move on forward. Also, I need you to do a little bit of a resurrection into your life. It comes back to saying a little bit like my cupboards. It's about returning and taking what is no longer good and making a brand new Brie. A one that has what she wants, one that is able to move on forward and get every single thing she wants, may it be in love, may it be in career, may it be with friends, maybe with family, or whatever it is. This is it. It's about a certain resurrection, and it's about you meditating, taking some time within you, yourself, not anybody else around you, really just getting that clarity from within. Allô, it's moi, mais comment vas-tu, ma belle? Est-ce que tu te sens mieux? Also, my love, getting over here, fear. You got to get rid of that fear. Fear is no good. Fear is hurtful. Fear is painful. Fear is stopping you from moving on forward, my love. What you need to do is you need to nurture your ideas. You need to start very tiny. Plant one little grain and utilize it. Water it every once in a while. You can't have everything happen in one moment, right? You need to take your time to really grow your ideas, your plans, put some love into it, put some attention, put some thought into it, watch it grow and move along with it every single step of the way until you get what you want. And let's go over here with initiation. Start something new, my love. Do something you've never done before. That's definitely going to be helping you on out, my love. And those are the things that you should be knowing at this moment. Sending you much love, my beautiful Brie. Moving on forward to our lovely Jasmine. All right, here we go. You seem to be doing better. It's moi. It is nice to see you, love. All right, Jasmine, I'm moving on forward. Going to get the email. Let's go over here. Okay, so okay, very normal. Okay. Okay. All right, my love. Let me go and answer those questions for you, sweet one. Okay, Maria is going to be on up next. Okay, so Maria is next. And let's start this off. Okay, timestamp please for Jasmine at 29:30. So 29:30 for our beautiful Jasmine. And let's go find out. Now, I'm not necessarily going to be seeing what you're saying, but you had a rough day at work, it's moi. you know what? The good news is moi. C'est la fin de semaine, ma belle. Enjoy it, sweetie. It's going to be fairly warm. And one day out of two, I think, nice. So I say onto the nice day, go and enjoy it. And onto the rainy day, enjoy it with a beautiful movie, my sweet love, underneath a blanket and disconnect from work, love. Now, my beautiful Jasmine, I'm not going to see what you're necessarily writing at this moment, so don't get upset at me. I know you would not, but don't get upset at me anyways. I'm going to come on and switch on back into screens every once in a while, okay? I'm just going to go and get all your questions over here, and I'm going to go on down the list. So here we go. I'm taking out some cards onto the overall situation to come and get the answers that we're looking for. So here we go, my love. What is actually going on? The main problem over here is that we've got a lack of progress. We've got a lack of progress. We have a lot of resistance to change. And it's not that you're not willing to change. You're willing to change. You're willing to make modifications, but he's not willing. He's not willing to make any modifications, to make any changes. Therefore, you're staying stuck into a place. For the moment, my love, what I'm going to say about this is the following. I feel as though there's a lot of beliefs, there's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of things that are going on. But I do not see that he is changing things. I do not see that he is willing necessarily to return on back at this moment. I'm going to explain. I keep seeing him being into the power. I keep seeing him thinking. Does he still harbor those thoughts and that love towards you? He does, and he probably always will. I'm not going to say you're never going to be together, but not at this moment. I don't foresee it into the following months. I just don't see it at this moment. Why? I feel as though he just doesn't want to change. And if he doesn't want to change, we can't really do anything. And then at the same time, I've got you, who's a little bit stuck, a little bit imprisoned into all of this because you're doing your very best and you're willing to do all your very best. But you don't quite really understand maybe why sometimes he's not willing to understand that you're willing to change some things and make some modifications and everything of the such. I'm basically going to have to say, my love, I feel honestly that it would be better for you to turn the page upon this person, at least for the moment. But I would let them know. I would, okay? I would let Phil know, sweetie. And I'm going to explain to you why I believe. I'm sorry. I believe quite strongly that he is somewhat holding on to the connection. He is receiving messages. I feel as though he reads the messages. So it's a little bit his way of staying into a certain security. He knows what you're up to. He knows what you're doing. And this keeps you kind of imprisoned into his life at the same time because, well, you know, you keep on sending things and he does read them, but he doesn't necessarily reply on back. So that just kind of leaves you always into a certain limbo. So you're stuck into a limbo and he's into a place where, well, he just has all the information necessary. He's got all the love necessary. He's got everything going his way and he's not giving anything your way. Everything is just staying in complete stagnation. So I'm clearly going to say for you over here, my love, I feel as though really quite strongly, I feel like he's holding on to you into a way that is somewhat toxic. You keep feeding him info and he does still hold on to you, so he receives it, but he's not writing on back because he's not ready to make any changes or to do any changes. The thing is, I feel like he's always continuing like this and I don't necessarily see him changing anything. Does he believe that you're still messing around with the other person? Let me go and see. Okay, I do not believe that he thinks that you are still seeing the other person. So I'm going to say no onto that one. I don't know if you have told him that you are no longer, but if you have, I believe that he believes you. And so that is not really into the problem. It is not the question at hand. The problem is that he's not responding on back. He's not taking the time to respond on back, which is not nice to you. It's irrespectful. It's not showing any love. It's not showing any positive love that would be into a positive way. So this is just really something absolutely quite toxic for you. You're always in pain, always sad, always wondering, always holding on to somebody who's a little bit there, but not really. So the best thing I would say for you would most likely to be sending him out a message saying how you feel, what's been going on, how you feel. Keep it short, keep it sweet, and let him know that if you do not receive anything back from him from this message, that you're going to take this as, you know, that you need to let on go and, you know, you'll just let him be. and see if he responds on back to that. If he does, fantastic, then maybe at some point you guys can work things out. But if he doesn't, then at least you will have said what you needed to say. You'll be able to break yourself free, and you'll be able to be healthy. You'll be able to go and find a true love, a good love, one that is respectful, one that is loving, one that is caring, somebody who's going to give you the same thing that you're actually willing to give on out, my love. But for the moment, this is just hurting you. Yeah. So this is what I'm actually seeing for you at this moment, my love. Does that make any sense to you? Do you have any questions in return towards this, my love? Let me know before I move on forward to go and see Maria, sweetie. Let me know if you have any other questions. Now, why do I have... Oh, there you go. I know. It sucks. It sucks like heck, sweetie. I know it's not the answer. I know. I know it's not the answer you're looking for. But he's not being okay with you, my love. He is simply not. And I don't see him replying on anytime soon. Let me give you some messages from him, okay? Here we go. No. When I talk about changes, I actually speak about him not wanting to return back into the way that you guys are the way that you are, and you had, if you will, this relationship for a certain while like this, and he's not willing to change his actual status to return on back. So he's not returning to go back into the past or having a new beginning with you, is what I mean. He's wanting to keep things exactly the way that they are. So he doesn't really do all that much, yet he kind of holds on to you, knowing that you're not going to go and see somebody else because you are holding on to him, but he's not really giving you anything in return. Oops, that's not what I want to have. Here we go. We're going to have a timestamp for Maria coming on up. I wish that I could have been emotionally available to let you on in at that time being. I want you to know that I do miss you. And every day I do think about how it would have been if we were together. I struggle with revealing my true feelings out of my true emotions. I want you to know that I am still healing. And I've listened to the wrong people, and I feel as though they were wrong about you. Stay strong, my love, okay? I'm going to go and see our beautiful Maria. And we're going to have a timestamp for Maria at 39 minutes, please. 39 minutes. And I'm just logging myself back in. Hold on, and let's go see. So I am at 39 minutes. All right, my love. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Stay strong, okay, my love? Moving on forward, I'm just looking for the emails. I'm not at the right place, so hold on just one second. And let's go find this out. All right, so my beautiful Maria. 5. I only have one of Maria. That makes sense. I think so. So did he think of you, his thoughts? Anybody else around? Okay, well, let's go see. So Maria, let's go forward with it. So the normal for Maria, we're going to be with Watson after, my beautiful Lilith. I don't know. It's kind of like a desert island here tonight. All right. So, Maria, Queen of Cups. All right, I got it. Here we go. Oops. Okay, sweetie. Anybody else around? For the moment, I'm going to say no. I do not see anybody else around. I still see him kind of feeling worried. I still see him feeling, hold on. A sip is necessary. I still see him feeling and being a little bit lost. Now, that being said, I feel as though he's a little bit tired. He's tired. It's been a difficult week. It's been, I'm going to say, a long week. I don't necessarily feel as though he is going on in to see his friend this weekend. You know, the cheerleading one. I don't see that happening. Hello, my beautiful Regina. Thank you, love. So, I don't necessarily see him actually going to see his cheerleading friend. I'm going to say no onto that one, my love. But I do see him over here thinking about you. I don't see him having a very big weekend altogether. I'm going to say mostly he's going to be at home. He is going to have, there are 2 of his friends who are going over to his place tomorrow, but nothing much more than that, sweetie. So 2 friends going over to his place tomorrow. Other than that, he's staying at home, not doing much. So it's going to be a relaxing evening and weekend. I see over here that he has been thinking about you, but the way that he's been thinking is that he's been lonely. So, you know, sometimes how he thinks about the most beautiful things, and he thinks about lovely things and hair scrunchies and all those beautiful kind of abundance things. Well, he's thinking about you in much abundance, but he's actually thinking about you missing you. So I'm going to say his heart is a little bit broken, a little bit like yours is at this moment. It's as if time cannot necessarily go fast enough. This time keeps on continuing, keeps on dragging. And I know that you're going to think to yourself and you'll say, well, why doesn't he just, you know, why can't he just contact me? Why doesn't he just do it? Like, I could do it right away, right? And I'd be like, yeah, you could. But the point is that he wants to do it into a certain structure, into a certain order. And if it's not done in that kind of order, that type of structure, then he's just not feeling comfortable with it. And he wants to be the one making those moves. So if he's not making the moves and he's not doing it at the right timing, then it doesn't really matter if you do it. If you do it, you might actually end up, you know, like backing up some spaces, which you ultimately don't want to do. So I'm going to say it's a little bit his own fault. Actually, it's entirely his own fault that at this moment he's a little bit suffering from this, and you're suffering from it because he could have made it so much easier by just calling you, texting you, sending you a message, anything of the such. But I feel as though he is stubborn and he keeps on waiting for you guys to actually see each other. So hopefully that time is going to be coming on up soon. Into the meanwhile, what I can see over here is that he still loves you, sweetie. He still thinks about you. He still wants to be with you. Nothing has truly changed. So I'm still going to say whenever you guys are able to see each other, things are going to start to unblock. Things will actually start to move. But until then, you're living into a certain place. I used to say this to Watson all the time. It's like being frozen in time. It's like the movie Frozen. You need to have it on thought, sweetie. You need to have things that are moving on up, right? So, my love, this is what I can see at this moment. So, hopefully things will get stronger. Hopefully he'll miss you so much that he'll actually make a move and he'll actually unblock some things and he'll actually start communicating with you. Hopefully at some point he'll actually end up doing that. It's what I'm hoping for you guys, sweetie. Other than that, I'm hoping for this actual program to start on up so you can truly be face to face one another. But if you are able to go and see him at some time this week, at some point in time, it could be a really nice gesture, and it could definitely give you, it could definitely be good for you and for him altogether. So if you do want to do that, please go ahead with it, my love. I feel like it could be good. Our beautiful Regina, how would Adam and you grow in the next couple of months? You're hoping you can build a relationship so that you can marry him. Oh, well, that is nice. Let me go and see, my love. Here we go. We're going to go and find this out for Regina. Are you here, my love? Or would you like to have a timestamp? You are so up to date and so quick, I have to say, my beautiful Lilith. Okay, so I'm going to wait just a moment. I just want to see if Regina is here with us or if she is gone to work or just kind of gone. And if you're here, you're here. No timestamp necessary. Hello again, my beautiful Simran love. Okay, so I'm going to say we're going to leave a timestamp. Well, hello. There you go, Juanson. Nice to see you. You got get past. I like that. I like it. I do. I'm so sorry. I like that. It is fantastic. How are you doing, my Juanson? I am glad that you're home safe, love. Were you stuck in some horrible traffic? You're always stuck in traffic on Friday evenings. Everybody wants to go home, right? Okay, so what is coming on through over here for our beautiful Regina, sweet love? How are things going to be moving on forward? Okay, what I'm actually going to say over here is I don't, and I'm going to take another deck out to go and validate. It's a little bit too early to actually see if you are going to be marrying him or not. That it's too soon to say. I kind of feel like we need to take it one little step at a time, but I'm going to say that you are going to be having somewhat of some choices you're going to have to make. But again, that's normal. We all have choices that we have to make, right? So here we go. I know that you guys can have a beautiful and you can have a very, very peaceful type of a relationship. That I have absolutely no doubt about it. I'm no longer stuck with you, right? Oh, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. Here we go. I am also getting over here. The death, hold on, followed out by the maybe. Okay. So, my love, this is where the choices come on in. Can you have a beautiful and a peaceful type of connection? I will say yes. Are you going to be passing on by somewhat a little bit of a friendship type of relation before? I will say yes. I'm going to take out some more cards. I know that at some point you're going to be wondering, I know that you're the one who seems to be doing it. He's not the one who's doing it, but you're definitely the one who is kind of reevaluating, kind of thinking, kind of trying to choose which path it is that you should actually be taking. I feel as though into this relationship, you're actually going to be having a little bit of some insecurity. So insecurity is going to be coming on in a little bit, right? Oh, but my beautiful Regina, I'm not saying you're not going to get married. It's just too early. 3 to 6 months is pretty much what we say, but nothing all that much more than that. Oh, nothing happened, sweetie. Nothing happened, Watson. I was kidding with Lilith at the beginning because she said it was just her. And I said, oh my God, so I'm stuck just with you? Yeah, that's what happened, but nothing else. I was just kidding, my dear Watson. And so this is why Lilith said this. Although maybe Lilith thought I was not joking. I don't know now. Now I'm wondering. So the moon, the King of Wands, followed on out by our Three of Wands. Again, you see, I keep seeing over and over and over again, you questioning, wondering. I'm going to say that entirely. Honestly, I feel like there could be a very, very strong possibility for you guys to be together. It's just at a certain amount, at a certain point in time. I'm going to say within the following 3 to 4 months, you are going to be asking yourself all different kind of questions. You're going to be reevaluating. Is this person good for me? Is this really what I want? Everything of the such. And it's okay to ask yourself those questions. It's all right, completely healthy to ask them and to figure out things. What I'm going to say is whenever you're into that reevaluation, just make sure that the answers that you are giving to yourself are answers that are truthful. They're not answers that are coming from fear. They're not coming from barriers, but they're coming from your soul. If you truly believe that this person is worth it, then I say continue on, my love. I know that it's not a bad person because you are with them and you are going to be continuing with them for a certain amount of time. It's just that I feel that at a certain point in time within the following 3 to 4 months, a little bit of fear is going to kick on in because things are becoming a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure. And sometimes stable and sometimes secure brings in a little bit of, I'm kind of feeling a little bit afraid, right? And this is what I'm getting. So I'm going to say at that point in time, yes, reevaluate, but don't necessarily run away. If this is good for you, then just stick along with it, my love. Could this person possibly be somebody that you could marry? I'm going to say possibly could. It's just too early to actually say. Let's give it a little bit more time. Let's give it a couple months and let's go and see where all these vibes are going, all this energy, because you both have to get to know each other an awful lot. His vibes are going to be changing into it also. So one step at a time. There could be a strong possibility. I'm not going to say no, but I'm not seeing it. Just make sure that when you think about all of this into a couple months that you are really listening to your heart and not your fears. Yes. No, I know, Juanson. I do not neither. She's a sweetie pie. She is a sweetie pie. And she doesn't send me kitty cats in boxes. I'm just saying, Juanson. Just saying, just like that. My beautiful. Why don't I go and see how he's feeling about you at this moment, Regina? Why don't we do that before ending this reading? Why don't we go check that out? I'm kind of curious, right? I'm sure you are too. Why don't we go and look? Simran, you are on up next. We've just been going with the flow, Juanson. That's it. You say, is Adam attracted to you into that way, right? Okay, for what I can see, yeah, let's go and see how he's feeling about you. And there you go. See, Watson? You see, this is it. I'm not seeing any breakings coming from him neither. I feel as though what's going to be important, he is highly interested into you, but he's a little bit worried that you might not necessarily give him the priority that he needs into your life, which is interesting because that's pretty much what has been happening into your past love life. So I'm going to say, if you do want to really stick around with Adam, make sure that you give him the attention that he needs. Make sure that, and when I say you give him the attention, he's got to give it to you too, but I'm just saying, let's say when you're writing back to messages, anything like that, just if he is important to you, make him feel that he is important to you so he doesn't end up kind of drifting away, because he truly is interested into you, sweetie. I'm going to say over here that I don't feel as though he has a fear of commitment. I feel as though he is open. I feel like he is interested into you. He believes you're absolutely gorgeous, my sweet love, and simply just wants to know more about you. So I say give him the attention that he needs, that you believe that he needs and that he requires, and move ahead with it. The more you give into that attention, the more he's going to give on back to you, because he's not going to be afraid of showing you that he wants to have movement, that he wants things to be going. Things are just going to be moving into the flow, into that kind of a way, once you actually let yourself go a little bit. So I'm going to say attraction, absolutely. Possibilities, absolutely. But you have to give this one attention, my love, okay? You have to give him the attention that he's the attention that I'm going to say that not necessarily he deserves, but that he wants to have, I guess. Hold on. And let me know, my beautiful, if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, sweet love? In the meanwhile, let's go and see over here. Okay, I've got you then. Oh my God, I am loving this, sweetie. I am loving this so very much. I'm going to send you hearts, but directly into the chat, my sweet love. Good for you, my sweetie. I am absolutely loving this. You give him all the attention, my love, and enjoy the attention you're going to get back. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm so happy for you, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. Love is finally knocking at your door. I've got you, my love. Let's go and see my beautiful Simran. Does Steph or Isha want to be back with Raymond? Okay. The top row is for Steph. And the bottom one is going to be for Isha. I will check that out. I definitely will. Okay, here we go. All right, my love. As for Isha, let's start on off with Isha. She's at the bottom of my line over here. I'm going to say she's attracted to him. She is highly attracted to Raymond. But does she actually want to have a relationship with him? Does she want to have an affair, or does she want to have anything with him that would be romantic again? It's an absolute no. So attraction there is, but everything else is into the complete opposite, is into the big no-nos. So there's no doubt into my mind, it's a no within this. Isha is a no. I'm going to go and see how he is feeling about Isha at this moment, so we can conclude Isha, and we're going to go and see for Steph. How does he feel towards Isha? I feel that he feels judged by Isha. He feels as though she does not necessarily want him. But again, like I said, it's always a question over here of holding on. He believes that at that time being, if ever it were to happen, that maybe she would actually end up saying yes. But again, my beautiful Simran, this is all into the occasion that you would say no to him, that you no longer want to be with him. And I'm not saying, let's say it takes you 2 months to decide to say to him, okay, we're going to be into a stable relationship together. I'm still going to say that for those 2 months, he's still not cheating onto you. He just wants to keep some options open, which I don't feel is okay neither, but he's still keeping some options open. But is he doing anything about them? No. So as for Isha, Isha is highly attracted to him, but doesn't want to have anything with him. So I'm going to say nothing that could be potentially either physical or definitely not into a relationship. So I don't feel as though Isha is really a problem over here. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing, sweetie? If I move on forward to go and see what's happening over here with Steph. Now, Steph, I feel as though Steph is no longer interested into that type of relationship, but I feel as though he would have more chance with Steph than with Isha. I feel like he would most likely ask Steph for a relationship or anything that would be physical, sexual before Isha, because Isha is a definite no. Steph is a possibly yes if the occasion could come on through, but at this moment, it's a no. They don't have anything going on together at this moment. How have you been, dear Joseph, sweetie? Oh no, Joseph. I know. This is what is going on, my love. This is what is going on, okay? So, this is at that new job, Joseph, sweetie. I'm so sorry, love. Is he staying at his parents'? I'm going to say yes. Steph doesn't want, no, Steph doesn't want Raymond anymore. I'm going to say no. I am going to say, though, my beautiful Simran, at this moment, Steph does not want to have Raymond. But let's say, into the future, Raymond was no longer with you, and Raymond would contact her. And then there could be a possibility. There could be a possibility. Time will have passed. Time will have changed, because I know that there is an attraction, but there is no desire. She has walked away. She is no longer interested. Can her interest change since she does have an attraction? It could. It could, depending if she's onto a relationship, depending on how long it actually takes for him to come on back. A lot of things can change at that moment. What is important to know at this moment is that it doesn't really, because these are a little bit, speculations, but there are so many different people who are involved. It's not only about Isha, it's not only about Steph, it's about Raymond, and it's about their energies that are surrounding them too. So there's a lot of things at hand over here. What's important for you to know is I don't want you to stress out about this and not be able to sleep and just create some problems within your relationship. You always need to remember that he loves you. You need to remember that he's not cheating onto you, and he's not seeing anybody else or anything of the such. He does still have some contacts with those two ladies. He does talk with them every once in a while, but they have cut off that possibility, if you will, of being with him. So he does talk to them every once in a while, nothing much more. From the moment that you give him that structure, that you give him that stability, that commitment, he will definitely let on go of those women, because he's not going to need them anymore. He's not going to feel as though he needs a certain security, because he doesn't want to be alone. I know, it's stressful as heck. I know. Let me go see. No, she has not. She has not, my love. She has not moved on with somebody else new. Let me go over here. Such as, and let's go over here. I'm going to go and see our dear friend Watson. My beautiful Simran, the best thing that I can say for you, my love, is that you need, let me take out, I have this new deck. Let me take it on out for you. Okay, hold on. Let me take out this deck. I know it's impossible not to worry. I can tell you, don't worry. But it's impossible not to worry when we are living through what you're living. It's impossible. It's not an easy thing to do at all. Let me go and see. I have these beautiful angel love relationship messages. Let me take some on out and see what can pop on through, okay? I'm going to be asking for your relationship with Simran. Let's see what comes through. Okay, my love. Honesty. Relationships need honesty. Mistakes. We all make mistakes. Friendship. Successful couples are really good friends. I feel as though your messages are right there, my beautiful Simran. And I did good to pull out this deck at this moment. So it is clear, my love. It is clear, my beautiful Simran. Every single card that came out resonates with your situation. Honesty. He needs to be honest with you at 100%. But as he's being honest with you, you need to be honest with him too. You need to let him know, even though it is hurtful, even though it could be annoying because maybe it's repetitive, you need to let him know that he has hurt you, that you have doubts, you wonder, and that it's going to take some time. And that if he wants to be with you, then he's going to have to live with that too, because this is where you're at, because of something that he has done and not you. So if he wants to be with you, he's got to be willing to repair his mistakes. Mistakes, we all make some. Some are worse than others, but we all make some. The important thing is that we're willing to make them better. We're willing to make amends. We're willing to make compromises. We're willing to say that we're sorry. We're willing to say, I'm never going to do that again. I should not have done it, but please do forgive me. And what you really need to do at this moment is pass on through the actual friendship zone before moving on forward to anything else. If you jump right back into the relationship, you're going to end up actually being into a place where you're going to be full of mistrust. You're going to be feeling a little bit lost, and you're going to be wondering if you're doing the right thing. If you get back to the basics and you just kind of start off dating again to see where this can go and to slowly take one little step at a time, then that's going to be building again the foundations. Friendship is the foundation of any relationship, of any love relationship. The foundation has been broken. It has been shaken. You must rebuild it, and he must help you to rebuild this together. This is what you've got to do, my love. Hopefully that it helps you out, my love. And I know that I feel as though it was a good message, and I feel like it was really quite wise. But I truly know that only time is going to be helping you on out to feel better, my love. So I'm going to say, try to be as strong as you possibly can. Really do, my love. I know he loves you, and I know that you love him. It's a question of time is what it is. It takes a really long time to repair what he has done and what he has caused. So my dear Joseph, sweetie, you've been just working and working and working, right? Okay, let's go see. Here we go for Joseph. Okay. For the moment, I'm getting some acceptance. I'm getting some hope. You gave your resignation in this morning, right? Enough is enough. All right, my love. So, okay. Acceptance. Hope is also coming on through. Clarity, kindness, new beginnings, new alliances, recovery is the main thing that I'm seeing. It's at the middle of your reading. As I move on forward, this is what you did this morning. You left, right? Hold on. All right? Also getting over here some strength. You needed to have a lot of strength. And you don't really know your own strength until it has truly been tested. And at this moment, it's just been tested. What were you doing? You were feeling trapped. Because you were feeling trapped, you were feeling confined, you ended up walking away. Too many burdens, too many responsibilities. Now what is coming on up towards you into the future? A desire, wants, feeling the defeat. You're going to be feeling, sweetie, and I know that you will, and I know that you're going to be feeling better after, but I do see you over here feeling a little bit unsuccessful, feeling as though you've been somewhat a little bit defeated. And it's really, really important that you recognize that you're going to be feeling this way, and that you recognize that it's nothing that you have clearly done, that this was just circumstantial. It is something that happened. It is the way that it was going, and you had to stand your ground. But you actually need to do this in order to get to a better and to a stronger place, because this place was simply not good for you. Getting over here some confusion, getting some setbacks. Getting new ideas. Spirit is saying to take your time before acting, before doing anything whatsoever. You're already feeling defeated, like you did something wrong, right? Like you should have stayed. Yeah, no. You're feeling defeated, you're feeling unsuccessful, but you're feeling that way, and you're feeling full of negativity and full of confusion, because into your mind, you remember last time you left a job and how difficult it was, how much it was a strain upon yourself to find something else, to have a new beginning and everything. And you thought that you were leaving one to have something that was better. And this is why it's just an accumulation. But it doesn't mean because you have something, you have not been defeated. First of all, you are not defeated. You are strong enough to stand your own ground. You are strong enough to say, I'm not going to take this. I am better than this, and this is not okay. It is not all right, and it's just not good for me neither. So I'm going to walk away unless you're able to do something better for me. It's just standing your ground, and good for you for doing so. Other people will do it, but you don't have to. So there will be another place. There will be better things, but I kind of feel as though you have a good, I'm going to say a good month, maybe. I'm going to say a month, maybe two, before you find something else. I know, like you should have stayed, but stayed for what, Joseph? Stayed for what? So that you can continue hating to go to work, so that you can continue hurting all over the place, so that you could be so tired that you end up doing some type of bad accident, maybe by driving to work, may it just be as a mechanic. You can do a whole bunch of errors. I definitely don't want you working onto my car when you're working 16 days into a row and you're tired. What if you forget a bolt here? What if you forget something over here that's really important? I don't really want that. And they should not be wanting that neither. You'd get better, right? I know, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say, you need to be at your 100%. You need to be there. You need to be present. And you need to be happy. You need to be able to do your job too. How horrible is it to wake on up into the morning and to say that you're going to go and do something that you absolutely hate, and you know that you don't even see the end of the light, the end of the tunnel? You had to do it, my sweet love. You had to. And good for you for doing it. Really. Don't feel bad about what you did. You did it because they were not treating you right, and you must never feel bad about that. You must feel good to actually have the freedom to choose. Some people don't have that freedom to choose, right? And you were working out 16-hour days. Same thing. Yeah, no, not any better. I don't want you working on my car after you've worked 16-hour days, honestly. So this is about you having the freedom to choose. It's about you creating your own boundaries. It's about you finding new perspectives. It's about having your own limitations. So this is a time, it is a forced time coming towards you to relax, take it easy, restore, recharge, reflect, and bring back in that abundance towards you. Abundance will come back in, but it's going to take, I'm going to say, a good 4 to 6 weeks before you find another position, my love. So until those 4 to 6 weeks, take that time to recharge your own battery. Take that time to feel better, to rest, to do things that you have not had the time to do because all you were doing is working and sleeping. So I'm going to say Spirit is a little bit forcing this upon you, my love, but it's going to be for the good. Other than that, I don't see any love popping on in. I see a lot of you being with you, thinking about what's good for you, trying to find out your next adventure, and really just trying to take it at ease. Don't be harsh upon yourself upon anything. It was not right what they were doing. Go ahead, my beautiful MZ. Go ahead, my sweet love. Yeah, I know, my love. I do have to say, I do prefer that, Joseph. I really, really do. I always prefer when, when we leave, when you leave a job, when you have something else, but it's not always possible. It's not always possible, sweetie. Could you really have continued doing that for a month or a month and a half? Could you have done that is what I'm wondering. Hold on, my beautiful MZ. I'm going to be with you in just a moment, love. I am logging myself back in, and I've got you over here. So, and you started dreaming of work, right? Don't give up, my dear Joseph, okay? I promise you, you're going to find what you're looking for. You just need to leave yourself a little bit of time, okay? Oh, you had mentioned that into a mail. I should have answered that. I should have. No. Yeah. Okay, let me go and answer that within the cards. Oh my God, Joseph, that is horrible. Let me go and see for you, my beautiful MZ love. With the spell, yes. Is Mike going to... Let's go and see. Okay. I don't believe so, my love. I really, really don't see that he's going to have that much of an ego to say that this is it. That it's going to be a little bit too much. That in French we say une tête enflée. I don't believe he's going to be like that. So I'm going to say he's not going to be having too big of an ego, not whatsoever. He's not going to be expecting you to come towards him. We can clearly see over here that you're still waiting for him And he still is the one who needs to make that move towards you. So this is exactly what it's going to be doing. It's going to be giving him the confidence to come closer to, it's actually about giving him the confidence, my love, to love, to believe in love, to believe in commitment, and to believe into the love and into the commitment that is coming from your relationship. And you can still see over here with our page, this is our Page of Cups, who is making the movement towards you. So this is what it does. It is really about giving more confidence into all of those tiny little areas all together. So as much as within him, his own self, but not to boost his ego. It's really about giving him confidence. So I don't want to touch his ego. I want to give him more confidence to feel as though he is good enough, that he is strong enough, that he is capable enough to have a relationship, to be loved, to be cared for. Really important also, because sometimes it comes up into the messages of, I don't believe I'm good enough for you, so on, so on. So it's really important to come and touch that part also. And so, yes, he's still going to be coming on towards you, sweetie. It's really for him to be more courageous, to come closer to you, my love. Hello, my beautiful Carrie, sweetie. I am good, my love. How are you doing? Exactly. That's what he needs to do. It is good, my love. It is all good. This is what we want. It is my pleasure, sweetie. It is my great pleasure. Could you imagine if it would have done the opposite? Oh my God, that would be a horrible spell to do to anybody. Oh my dear gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, my beautiful Carrie. Don't they, MZ? I was going to say that. I would love to have, walnuts and cherry dust. I would. I don't have that. I don't. I have dust coming from the streets is what I have. That's pretty much all I got. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? He needs to know. He needs to know that he deserves love as much as you deserve love, but that you guys deserve to be together. He needs to feel confidence into his love and into his loving that he has to offer. And then in second place, we want to come and bring him on into the loving, but in confidence, but within you. So we're kind of working on two different levels at the same time. What's in love? Hold on. Oh my gosh, Carrie. Take pictures of license plates if you can, sweetie. You have the Cherry Festival. Oh, that sounds so nice. Sending you much love, my beautiful MZ. Remember, in 90 minutes, everything will be happening, okay? Absolutely, sweetie. 90 minutes. My dear Watson, I know you're around. Where are you? Okay, that is that, and that is what it is. And let's go see our dear Watson. I know you're here. All right. Watson, we're going to go on off over here is what we're going to do. A good night, my love. You did after all, because you said into your mail you did not. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie, that she was so far. Hi, my beautiful Nunya, sweetie. How are you feeling, love? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I'm glad that you saw her, because you had not seen her when you actually sent me the message. But I'm sad. I'm sad at the same time that you weren't able to actually speak with her. She was at the other end of the world. Okay, well, let me go and see over here. You've had a couple little, since the Friday the 13th, you've had a couple, actually since Friday the 13th, it has brought you like a whole lot of luck, I'm going to have to say. Like, everything is a little bit changing. Communication is more open. Things are easier for you guys. I'm liking this. It is very, very potent. It is very good, sweetie. So I'm going to say I'm going to forget about your whole was she at work today, because, well, apparently she was, right? I'm doing pretty good, my beautiful Nunya. I'm trying to battle a cold is what I'm doing. Yes, I have two of my kids who have a cold, so I'm actually battling that, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Absolutely. Slay your dragon, sweetie, and be safe. All right, so what do I have over here for you, my dear friend Juanson? Let's go and see. Okay, love. Looking towards the future. King of Wands coming on in. Feeling stronger and stronger. Feeling as though there's more abundance. There are more chances. Kind of interesting, slaying your dragon. I actually have over here 9 of Swords, slaying your dragons. So please do slay your dragons also, my dear love. Face your fears is what you actually have to do. It's about starting to take more and more action, feeling more confident within the relationship. More confidence comes on in, better times you will have, and more time you will actually have together. Let's go over here. Let's go see what she wants to say. And then I'm going to take out a new deck for you too, Juanson. It's an Angel Love deck. We're going to pull that one out for you. Okay, so getting over here some temperance. Okay, so we need to balance things out. We have a lot of attraction. We have a lot of desires. We have a lot of wanting to be together. This is what she wants. She wants you to know that she has so much desire towards you. You know what I was saying yesterday? She wants to grab you. There you go. She still wants to grab you, love. Getting over here, a lot of work, a lot of being close to one another, trying to work onto the relationship, trying to work onto that certain connection, wanting to have more abundance with you, really just wanting things. Yeah, I'm saying it again. I'm continuing with my grabbing, Juanson. I'm going to continue to say it as long as I keep seeing the devil, I'm going to continue talking about grabbing. It's 2 nights in a row, you get it. The more you talk with her, the more time you spend with her, the more devils I see pop on up. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you, love. Oh, those googly eyes were not for the grabbing. Oh, the googly eyes were for the deck. Oh, gosh. But the other one was so much more interesting, wasn't it? Okay. So here we go. And let's go and see what these messages have to say. A beautiful chemistry coming between you guys. So this is about embracing the beautiful mutual attraction that you actually have. I'm moving on forward to a journey. This is about you needing to be beautifully adventurous into this relationship, but her being beautifully adventurous also. And that beautiful new beginnings are going to be coming on in. Absolutely. So look forward to a beautiful new beginning with your love. Let me There you go. Let's go and see into our books. What do we've got? The lover's advice. The answer is to move forward after careful consideration and then simply do not look back. I am, my beautiful Carrie. I am love. It is slow. It's kind of, yeah. I've got you, my beautiful MC. I'm going to answer you in just one moment, my love. Right after Watson. Oh, that's okay, sweetie. I am here for this, my beautiful love. I knew questions would come towards you. Let me go back over here. It's all good, sweetie. You're definitely right. As you wish, my beautiful Carrie. I'm going to be finishing in about 5 minutes, my love. Oh, I saw it's already there. I didn't see it. You're actually sending the rose out tonight. It is certain. So it is certain, my love. It is certain. And let me move on forward with some messages for you. Let's go to this one. All right. As you wish, my beautiful Carrie. Like I said, if you're able to send it on out in the couple of minutes, I'm going to be finishing in about 5 minutes, my love. So it's really as you wish, my beautiful Carrie. I know your usual questions. If you just want to add into PayPal what your normal questions are, not your normal, but anything that you'd be wondering, like the X or anything else, you don't have to add in what you usually write in. I already know those ones, but if you just want to add on in what is novelty, then go ahead with it. It'll be quicker that way, but it's entirely up to you, my love. Let me love you, my dear Watson. I have never felt so comfortable with anybody like I am with you. I am so very proud of where we are. I want you to know that I am so much truly in love with you. Thank you for every single movement you do towards me. The love that you give me is the love that I have been looking for. Let's go see our beautiful MZ, sweetie, to double check. Yes. Did M completely give up onto the idea? Let me go and see, and let's go and validate that at this moment. So, did M... I'm going to say an absolute yes over here. Not interested whatsoever, my sweetie. It is a complete yes. We've kind of had our feel upon anything that has to do with dating. Not interesting in it whatsoever, other than with you, my love. So I'm going to say that yes, we truly only seem to be focusing onto this relationship altogether. Oh, yes, no, and actually, I feel as though it's been that way for a certain amount of time, my beautiful MZ. I don't feel like this is some novelty. I don't feel like this is something new that has been like this. I'm going to say, I'm going to say at least the last 3-4 months, it's a definite no on to anybody else. At least, if not longer. In 2 minutes, my beautiful Lilith. In 2 minutes, my sweetie. Yes, thank you, my love. You say it looks like, yes, you definitely are, my sweetie. And I'm going to say this has been, like I said, at least since the last like 3 to 4 months, it's a definite yes onto that one, sweetie. Yeah, it's been this for a while. Well, it's been into this. It's been him absolutely certain and not being interested into other people for at least 3 to 4 months, my love. So, yeah. Go ahead with it, my beautiful Maria. Go ahead with it, my love. No, it's okay, my beautiful Lilith. It's good, sweetie. No oopsies. It's all good, my love. Maria, send away, my love. Oh, it was okay the other way too, my beautiful Lilith, honestly. All right. I'm going to, all right, I've got you, my beautiful. I'm just going to move over here. Let me do this. Perfect. Let me also do that. That is all good. Perfect. Sweet dreams, my love. Officially. See you tomorrow, sweetie. To you, my dear Stephen, and beautiful Samantha. Sweet dreams. Well, sweet dreams. No. I always want to say sweet dreams to you guys, but no. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful, safe day. Stephen, remember what I said earlier, okay? Don't take anything from anybody, love. And other than that, have yourself a beautiful day, Stephen and Samantha loves. See you tomorrow, sweeties. All right, so I'm waiting on to Maria, and we have Carrie. Into the meanwhile, I'm going to go and answer Nunya. Let's put a timestamp, please, for Nunya at 1:38 and 35 seconds. So 1:38:35 for Nunya. You want to have a general. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So, for you, my love, what am I seeing into your general? I feel as though you have people that are around you that are unsupportive. I feel you being a little bit emotionally depleted, my love. I feel as though you're looking for passion, you're looking for something, but you kind of have a little bit of a passion or a little bit of interest towards somebody. Maybe it's another person that you're wondering about. I feel as though you just kind of feel like people are not giving you any recognition. They're not really seeing what you have to offer, what you have to give. It's almost like if your success is a little bit blocked. I know that within your plans, within your desires, you are making those beautiful movements into what you've been looking forward towards within your home, being so creative, and within your business. I know that you're still working onto that. I know that it's still into the ways. I just kind of feel like you have some people that are around you who are still kind of harsh. It's like not very easy. There's always seems to be somebody who is a little bit harsh, a little bit trying to complicate your life into a certain way, my love. So I'm going to say, basically, don't give up. Don't let other people drag you down is what I can clearly see over here. Don't let other people drag you down, because they will. And they'll do it actually quite easily. If you feel as though you're already a little bit depleted, you're a little bit already down. So don't let anybody else bring you on down. Try to be as strong as you possibly can. Try to pass on through, and anybody who's no good for you, then keep keeping them out. Don't keep them into the possibilities of them coming back into your life. Just keep them out. Let's go and see the office lady. The office lady. 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I feel as though it is... I feel as though you guys could become friends, but that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Like, I don't see any love or any desire for anything that would be into an emotional kind of a side. But if you did kind of push or kind of move things into that direction, you could probably have a good friendship with this person, my love. Sending you much love, sweetie. Let me go and see. My pleasure, love. Let me go and see over here for our dear friend Maria, and I'm going to go and see for if Carrie has popped on by with the additional questions. Not yet. Let's go see our beautiful Maria. Let's again, what can Spirit tell you about Roberto? And will he tech out? What is that? Will he? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. What do you mean by will he tech out, sweetie? Oh, will he reach out? I think that's reach out. Is that reach out, sweetie? You're making my brain process here. That does not look like reach, a text, sweetie. It is not looking like it. Beautiful. Okay, well, let me go and see if he's going to be reaching on out, my love. And not if he's going to be teching out. I'm pretty sure that this is what you're trying to say. So here we go. All right, sweetie. Thank you, my dear Stephen. Stay safe into that kind of way. It'll be absolutely perfect, okay? All right. Same thing to you, my beautiful Samantha. I don't believe that you take anything from anybody, but if you do, stop it. Not a good idea. Okay, so here we go for Maria. I am getting over here. I'm still seeing like heartbreak. I'm still seeing sad. I still see over here that like I feel as though everything altogether is a little bit complicated. I feel as though you're kind of suffering from this, but I feel as though he's suffering also from all of it. I feel like what Spirit is actually trying to say at this moment is not that there's anything like really big coming on through, but that you need to trust. You need to trust Spirit. You need to trust into the universe. You need to trust into what is being given towards you, into the signs, into the messages, into the type of feelings, what you're feeling inside, right? No, he's not giving on up, sweetie. There's still nobody else around. No. Like I saw into the previous reading that I did earlier for you, there's nobody else around. He's still not giving on up. I just see that you're both kind of suffering from this. And it's normal that you would both be suffering from this because you both have the love, you both have all this desire to be together and all this beautiful connection, yet there's been so much, if you will, sabotage. There's been so much going on through that has made your relationship so difficult. It's made it like going onto this roller coaster ride that it's difficult at this moment to really just kind of say, okay, I'm just going to unblock and I'm just going to call. It's more difficult than that. And this is why there are more layers to your relationship. And every layer you have makes it a little bit more complicated, takes a little bit more time, a little bit more thinking. And this is what I'm going to say. So I think it's good that he's taking his time. I think it's good that he's kind of navigating through this as best as he possibly can, because this is what's going to bring something good for you guys. It's what's going to bring a certain foundation. It's what's going to bring a renewal into the relationship. And this is what you're looking for, right? You're looking for a renewal. You're looking for a new beginning. You're looking to take what you once had and just kind of add on into it here and there and make it better. So take what you had and bonify it. But you've changed and he's changed. So it's normal that it takes more time. It's normal that things are not quite the way that they used to be. You both have different goals. You have different things going on. And this is where you both stand today. So it's actually really important at this moment over here. No, I'm going to have, no, I don't want you looking at your phone all the time, wondering if he's going to be texting. I know how painful that could be to whenever you hear something or whenever you hear kind of your bell on your phone, you're like, oh, is it that person? Yeah, I don't want you to feel, I don't want you to wait upon it. I don't believe that he's necessarily going to be doing that. So I'm going to say no. Let me go and see. Let's go over here. Let me go and see if I can see anything cute. Usually when I see cute, I say the cute, but let me take out some more cards and go find out. No, there's nothing with photos and nothing with that. Like I said previously into the other one, there's nothing that is... Like, I love when I do see something like that, I always talk about it. There's a hair scrunchie, there's a movie, there's a song, there's something that is coming on in that's really making him think of you, that he's being sweet and cute and everything as such. But that I don't quite see at this moment, which doesn't mean that it's not necessarily going to be happening. It just means that at this very moment, it's not something that he's thinking about. But the fact that he's not thinking about the hair scrunchie or that he's not looking at pictures doesn't take away the fact that he does love you and care for you. I mean, look at you, my sweet love. You can think about him and you can love him with all your heart, but you don't necessarily have a hair scrunchie of his, or you don't have anything like that. But you still care and you still love and you still think about him daily. So it's not necessary to actually have something into your possession on to necessarily think about it to make the relationship stronger or to make it valuable or validated is what I'm trying to say. I need you to really just believe into your love, believe into his love, and that is going to be validation in itself. The more you think, the more you communicate with your mind, the more you communicate with your heart, within your energies, the more he's going to be receiving those messages and the more you're going to be receiving those messages. And that's where magic actually starts to happen. Not when he's looking at the hair scrunchie. Well, that's cute and sweet, but it's not where magic happens. So what you need to know over here is that there is a lot of unseen potential because you don't see it. You clearly don't. It is there just a little bit hidden, right? So we still do have a lot of hesitation over here. There's no doubt about it, but we're working onto it. We are. I feel as though he believes that you guys have somewhat of a predetermined or a predestined future. And this is really about foundations. It's really about working along with you. Yes, it's about reconnecting with you, but it's also about the certain community. It's about people that are around you. It's about the friends that are involved. It's about the family that's involved. It's about everybody. I feel as though he's not just thinking about you, but he's thinking about everybody involved and how we're going to grow and move along with this. I'm seeing more and more inspiration coming on through. I'm going to say he's actually feeling a little bit inspired by, I don't know what they are, but some musical songs is what I will say from what I can see. And he's like overthinking and overthinking. So I'm going to say he's doing a little bit like Maria. He's overthinking at this moment, but it's not that there's anything bad. Everything is quite good over here, my love. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful. And let's go and see our beautiful Carrie to finish on up into our readings for tonight. Let me go and see. Just 1 second. Here we go. All right, so okay, so is Daniel your daughter's ex using? Okay. I'm actually going to have to say, I do believe as though he is, but I don't believe as though he's doing it as much as you necessarily think that he is. So I'm willing to say a yes upon it, definitely, but maybe not to the extent that you actually think that he is doing at this moment. So I'm going to say yes, but I mean, if you're seeing 2, 3, 4, 5 different cars, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say 1 or 2 of them, but nothing much more than that, my sweet love. I don't really feel as though he's trying to get all that many people involved into it, because they're going to end up getting in trouble too. I'm going to say thank God that he was not able to actually reach him. Good. Then he's not going to be able to see little guy. I mean, that's entirely up to him. Where the actual reason that he was not available, was it because he was trying to actually create some problems? I'm going to say no. One does not really have any relation with the other. I'm not going to say he's not going to try to create some problems. I am going to say that I do feel as though he will try to create problems. So you do have to be careful. You do have to watch on out, because he is not, he's not the best person out there. Yeah, he's not the best person out there, so you do truly have to be careful. But I do not believe. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a sign that he is sending on out that he's good all by himself and that he doesn't need anybody else. This is what he's trying to send on out as a message a little bit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely going to have to say that it is a yes upon that, but unless you're actually able to prove it, it's going to be difficult. Like, you'd actually have to have a picture with him into one of those vehicles. No, Sag would not. I love that. That is beautiful. Yeah. You're the one who suggested it. I love that. That is sweet. So I'm basically gonna have to say over here, I do want you to be careful, okay? Um, no, your daughter's gonna, well, you and your daughter, you're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need proof. You're gonna need a picture. You're gonna need a license plate. And even just with a license plate, you really do actually need to have him in there, sweetie. Yeah, I know. But you need to have more. Like, somebody could be going around with his working vehicle. Doesn't mean that it's him that's into it. So you really clearly, if you want to create any problems with that, you clearly need to have him actually into the picture, into the vehicle. Other than that, it's not going to work because anybody else could have been into that vehicle. He could have lent it to somebody else, even if he's not supposed to. Yeah. You need to have the solid proof. Otherwise, it's anything's open. Anything. So try to look towards that next time, okay? Here we go. As for the actual ideas, I do believe he likes them. I believe it could be a little bit difficult sometimes because of the actual distance that you guys have. That is a little bit, kind of separating you guys. You do have a good 6 hours difference, right? Yeah. So I'm going to say he likes the idea. I think that the idea is good, but it's going to have to be like some type of brunch kind of a thing. But I like the idea. I think it's really, really good. I love it. And I am not quite sure he's actually going to be doing it, but I feel like he likes the idea. I love the fact that you guys actually did spend some beautiful and quality time together. That was really, really quite nice. And you must have really enjoyed that. He just kind of gets off like that for no reason, right? Yeah. Oh, so interesting about the Ukrainian woman, sweetie. Honestly, she's into a serious committed relationship, yet she continues to put her pictures and to get attention and to do stuff. Unless she's actually getting money or something from it, then I say okay. But other than that, it kind of sounds a little bit silly. But I mean, good. Good for you because at least, I mean, she's going to be out of the picture, right? So, my love, I'm going to say to you here, the fact that he actually just kind of left, I actually feel as though he had a call, and he left for his call from what I can see. I don't know who was onto the other line. I don't know who it was, but he had a call that he had to take. And he should have told you, honestly, how much would it actually be for him to actually say, I've got this really important call. Can you hold on for me a moment? Or can we meet on back in a couple minutes? Or I have to disconnect. I really have this call. Just kind of pick up the call and say, I'll be right back with you. So yes, it would have been nothing for him. But anyways, point being that this is why he had to hang up really, really. Well, he didn't hang up, but he just kind of disconnected and left really quickly. No, it's not about Sag and her. Absolutely not, sweetie. No, 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 no. A cat man. A cat man. Seriously, this is beautiful Carrie. These ladies, they're something else. That's all I'm gonna say. They are something else. I thought you were gonna be saying something else when you were talking about Cass and an actual cat, but that the cat belongs to a cat man. Yeah. All right. Okay. To a handsome cat man, nonetheless. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna say towards you over here. This had absolutely nothing to do with Sag and her for the Ukrainian, okay? Let me go see about the cat lady. And the cat man. Let me go see who if the cat man is your man or somebody else. My gosh, these ladies are absolutely amazing. Okay, this is not your cat man, sweetie. So, yeah. But thank God again. I mean, if she's interested to somebody else too, then may she go ahead with it. So yeah, was D around your house? I'm gonna say yes. Now, is D actually going to be doing something? I don't feel so. The thing happening over here is that he's traumatizing, is that he is scary, is that there's a lot of things that are actually going on that are a little bit nutty altogether. And it's really, really difficult for you because, yeah, I know, but it's not him, sweetie. It's not him, my love. No, no, no. There was nothing flirty happening. No, honestly, he had to go and buy something quick to eat just like that. Seriously. No, they're annoying as heck. They come up with like the stupidest things altogether. Oh, annoying, annoying. They just eat out your energy altogether. I'm going to say, as for them, my love, you need to forget about them as much as you possibly can. Other than that, what I'm going to say is the following. As for the traumatizing man who keeps coming around your house, you need concrete pictures of him doing something in order for anybody to take that proof and to say that it is him. So if you're able to get that, perfect. Other than that, if ever there's anything, you know what to do, you know who to call. So try to stay safe. Is this person actually going to be creating any problems? I don't believe so. I really just kind of feel as though at this moment, he's being a pain in the you-know-what. He's trying to scare the crap out of everybody. But that's pretty much what is going on at this moment. I know he would have said, okay. No, well, it's the same thing about the food, honestly. Why would he have to leave you so darn quickly just because he was what, suddenly hungry like that? I know, my love. Well, if you have 7 videos, but you actually have his face into the videos, but can you see him into it? If you can see him into it, then you can definitely bring that to court, to lawyer, to everything of the such. Well, when are they from? Are they from following days? Like since you guys have been to court and he's not allowed to be there? Hello, my beautiful Kristen. How are you doing, sweet love? I'm sorry, I did not see anybody. How are you doing, sweetie? So, yeah, this is what I'm going to say, my love. If you actually have anything, then I say all right. But if you don't, then I say no. You're going to have to hold on back. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Of course, he's going to try to send things onto the other side. Into the meanwhile, my sweet loves, Catman is actually a real comic book character, Watson, you say, right? But he thinks he can what? GI against... I was just going to say that. When I hear Catman, I think Batman. But I know Catman and Batman cannot be the same people, honestly. All right. Well, I'm going to say to everybody into this beautiful live tonight, thank you for being here. Thank you for your beautiful patience. And we will be seeing you beautiful souls tomorrow. Same place, same time. So sweet dreams, or have a beautiful day for Samantha and Stephen. Love you guys and stay safe, please, everybody. See you tomorrow.